and welcome to another episode of Get Inspired with CICF Foundation. My name is Ojo Oluwaseun and I'll be your host for today. Today we want to consider a very important topic, one that is intriguing and is a subject matter to all age groups. And the topic for today is overcoming digital peer pressure. And I'm probably sure you're wondering, what is digital peer pressure? We're all used to the regular peer pressure, and that is why you should stay glued to your screen and watch till the end. I have with me in the studio an exceptional woman, one that I'm very excited to have in the studio with me today. She's full of grace, full of wisdom, and you're really going to learn a lot from her today. And it's no other person but our very own Miss Chi Amaka. You are welcome to the show.
Thank you very much. I'm so glad to be here.
Thank you so much for being here. So before we get into the topic in proper, we want you to do one thing. Please go to the subscription button and tap on it, right? Subscribe, like, and share this video so that other people can, have access to it and also learn from everything we're talking about today. So let's get into the topic in proper. All right. So talking about digital peer pressure, Miss Chiamaka, can you help us, explain what's digital peer pressure?
All right. Thank you very much for this very important topic.
Yeah.
And like you said earlier, it's one that is needed at this very time where almost everyone is on social media, right? Especially the young people.
Yeah.
So when you talk about digital peer pressure, I think we need to start with peer pressure, just to remind every one of us what it is. Because I know most people know what peer pressure is.
Yeah.
So it's like, the influence peers have on their peers. So because you are peers, you are like in an age group or age grade of classmates. So there is this tendency that I want to kind of make you to do what you do, influence you to act like them, to talk like them, to be like them, to do the things that they feel okay because we're friends, we have to do it together, right? So that's kind of peer pressure, the influence peers have on each other. So when we talk about digital this time around, so it's going beyond just the conventional peer pressure that young people especially experience in schools, in their environment. So this happens mainly online and digital space, but social media mainly, where people are influenced to want to be like others, just because they want to be validated. They want the likes, the acceptance, thumbs up, you're doing well. I'll try them back. You're actually good, all of that. So in summary, rather, that's what we can explain as
digital peer pressure. Exactly. And just to add to some of the things that she said, well, digital peer pressure is really not a topic so far-fetched because everyone is on social media now. Literally everyone is on social media. In fact, if you're not even on social media, you're considered outdated. Like, how can you not even be on social media? So this is something or an experience that we all have from time to time, right? Whether you are a young person or even older people older people actually face this experience and all. And also looking at digital peer pressure, unlike the conventional peer pressure, especially for young people, like there's a certain time you disconnect from your friends, from your peers, and you actually move into another environment. But now we see that this pressure literally goes with you everywhere because you're literally going with your phone everywhere you go. Your bedroom, before you sleep at night, in the kitchen, everywhere, literally. So we see that social media actually amplifies the pressure that young people feel, especially to do certain things that they should not be doing or live a certain lifestyle that's literally anti their reality and all. Okay, I want Miss Chiamaka to talk to us about various forms of digital peer pressure that we see in our day. So
talking about it, since you understand what digital peer pressure is, so the various forms could be something like painting a kind of reality that you're not living in. Right? So because you see other people saying, okay, I own this, I own that, I've traveled here, I've done this, I've done that, and then you want to just be like them or act like them. So you begin to lie. So people now tend to paint a picture that they are not, what people call fake life, fake reality,
fake
right?
life, yes.
And then so they come online and then they just do things, act in the way, show pictures, like I'm here, I'm there, I did this, I got that, but none of those things are true. Right? So
Photoshop.
I'm telling you, using Photoshop. And in this day and age of AI, so a whole lot of things, and they just do that. And then even when they are going through things, that's why you see people, you hear that someone had suicide, and then you're like, but I just saw this person dancing on social media yesterday. So people just create that fake reality of what they are not experiencing, and that really goes a long way to hurt them. So this is one way that we see people show that digital pressure. One of the ways it's displayed by people on social media. Yeah,
and I feel like one of the reasons why people actually do that is where they just create this picture of, okay, I'm fine, I'm good, even when they're dying in silence, or just create this reality of I'm living the life. It's to seek this level of validation that comes with that whole perfect picture that people create on social media, the likes, the followers, the views. People tie it to your worth, and young people and even older people are pressured to want to look like they have it all,
thousands of followers,
and they have it all figured out. Another way that we can see digital peer pressure exhibit itself, and this is among young people, and it's the pressure to engage in cyberbullying. Right now, people do this sometimes because their friends are doing it. If I don't do it, it's be like, oh, I did not join in when they were doing all of this, and just to feel this level of acceptance by a clique, by a group, so that I'm seen like in part I'm among, right? People just go into cyberbullying, which people really should not be involved in, because you don't know what you're doing to the other person. You can literally there's somebody that I heard of, just a quick story, who actually got who was bullied online. Okay, by the way, cyberbullying is you just being bullied online and being maltreated online, and he got that experience. It was so bad that he had to close down all of his social media and handles and was offline for like 6 months. That's how traumatized it was for him. It is for him, and that's how traumatizing cyberbullying can be. So now, talking about being pressured to actually even engage in this act, many people don't want to, but because they see their friends are doing it, or the clique they belong to are doing it, they just want to engage. They can't find it. Oh, it's all fun and crazy.
I think it's like boldness, like come on, what do you want to say?
Exactly, who cares? So that's like one of the ways that people are being pressured, online, which is like digital peer pressure.
Right. So another form of digital peer pressure is immoral or risky trends, and then maybe a challenge. You hear of stories where people are told to take a picture of yourself, a video of yourself in the shower, and share. Let's see. Right? And people see that as a challenge, so they share. Their friends do that. They do that. They send to their friends, so they share on social media. And you know how terrible that is, right? So, but because people feel
gone,
you understand,
social media,
and what people say about social media, not forgetting a thing. So in 5 years time, in 10 years time, and then you think, that's past, you want to move on to something better, but maybe you understand, someone just goes up and digs up something about you, and like you're surprised, you're almost surprised that you did something like that. So that's why it's terrible that you don't involve in such things. And that's one thing also that we see digital peer pressure make people do. Things that in the right senses and their normal person, they wouldn't do that, because their friends are doing it and they feel, I have to jump on this, let me not look hard. They find themselves doing that. So it's something to check.
Exactly. And other ways people are pressured to do things, now people are pressured to engage in social vices, or dress in a certain way, go to certain places that they should not be found, and all in the name of wanting an impression that they are in vogue, they are woke, like Gen Zs would say, and then I'm not old school and all of that. So these are various ways that people fall victim of digital peer pressure. So now I want to look at how can young people, how can old people, overcome peer pressure? Ms. Chamaka, do you want to help us?
Okay, yeah, it's very important that we learn how to deal with this digital peer pressure. And one thing I think I want to tell everyone to do, to learn, to understand first is that social media kind of creates a curated illusion of reality.
Yeah.
So many things we see on social media are not the way they are. Yeah. So if you know that, you know peace, honestly.
Honestly.
Yeah, you see this person like here, there. I mean, it's not bad. I'm not saying you should see people like which is lying. No, don't do that, right? So, but just live your life. Just tell yourself that, okay, it's fine. If that's her reality, very good. Good for her, good for him, right? So, just leave it at that, because so many things actually not the way they are, right? And that doesn't mean, like I said earlier, you should go about trying to people to sure you're not sure, right? But just understand that not everything you see is real. And another thing that will lead to is being content. So when you understand that people live their own lives in their own way and have their own reality, some of which they project, some of which they don't project. So it just tells you that I should just be fine with my life, the content, the way my life is. Be grateful for the life you're living.
That's the word.
For all that you have. You understand? When you have that attitude of gratitude, you learn to just say, thank God. If something happens with this person, thank God is in my neighborhood. Even if it's something I'm praying for, it gets to me. Instead of going to try to say, that happens for him, I'm going to, either I do it today or I don't do it today. I don't do it at all. So just be grateful for who you are, for where you are, and keep working and pressing towards where you want to go to rather. Don't try to compare yourself with other people, because we all have different journeys, different destinations. We are all different. Even if it's your blood sister, you are different from her, from him, your brother. So just be content with your life and then work and live a life of gratitude every day. I think these are the basic things that will really, really help us deal with that.
Exactly. And to add to what she said, yes, being grateful for where you are, your journey, and what you have. Another thing is also to build self-worth. Now, building self-worth in my day, it's posting, you walking down, a 10-story building with your high heel for the ladies and all of that. But that's not what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about in building self-worth is to develop yourself. The career, the dream, the vision that you have, not the one that social media created for you, the one that you have for yourself. Build on that, right? Go for your dreams. Just live your own life. Don't try to copy Mr. A or this account. I do know some people go as far as wanting to live the lives of celebrities. Right? Like, you are not you are not
them. We don't even know them.
You don't even know them. And they don't show you.
Exactly. They don't show you a picture of what they want you to see.
Simple.
Yeah, so
and you're trying to be like them, you want to dress like them, you want to do your hair like them, you want to have the same career, like I must be like this person, and that's far-fetched from reality. Do you understand? Build your own self-worth. Another thing I want to say is do things that you love to do. Like, find yourself, discover who you are, know who you are. What do I like to do? What do I like to do for fun? In our days, going to play golf is like an old man's thing. But if it's something you like to do, why not? Go for it. Right? If you like to exercise, you like to swim, whatever you like to do for yourself, that you feel will be good for you.
And that will help you to also meet with people in real life. Right.
Thank you. Real people.
Telling you, understand people for real, for who they are.
Real, and not just stay in the illusion that social media creates. So please build your self-worth so that you are not looking at someone else's story and wanting to be like them, right?
All right, and still adding to what you said about self-worth and building and living in your own reality of the life you have. I think we need to really even speak to that about self-worth. Like you said, building on what you said already, it's important that you define and understand who you are, while you're on the journey of developing and becoming, because everybody is actually becoming, even those we look up to, right? It's of course it's good to look up to and say, I like her, I like her career, I want to grow up to become that, to be more of that. But it's good to understand who you are, define yourself. If you don't define yourself, people will put a label on you that you're not, right? So understand who you are, understand the journey that you are on, and give yourself permission to get there. It's even when you understand yourself and you're comfortable with, okay, this is who I am, this is where I'm going to, and I know I'm on a journey, I'm going through a process, that even those who want to help you, to see and do what?
Well, actually,
offer the help. Actually, offer the help that you need. And I see that you're making progress towards this. I see that you desire to get here. I'll be willing to help. I'm willing to invest in your life to mentor you to do all that. But if you go place yourself where you are not,
exactly,
that's how you
create the illusion of the reality of
that you're hoping to have, but you're not yet there. And that doesn't mean you shouldn't have vision to aspire to something. So have all those things, but still know that you are a work in progress and understand who you are. Appreciate that, carry yourself with dignity, and then live the life that you are living now. And I mean, that will help you to deal with all this digital pressure.
And one more thing I want to add before we bring the show to a close is allow yourself to grow.
Very important.
Allow yourself to live. Know that, okay, now this goes like to two sets of people. Now there are some who are actually even there already, right? But they are still trying to push for more and there are some who, okay, I'm not yet there yet, but I am pushing to get. And don't allow yourself to be pressured by, okay, we graduated at the same time, or we're in the same level, and look at where she has gotten to, look at what he has. Why is my life like this? I don't have it. And you are just trying to, comparing yourself with someone else. No, know where you are, and know that you're going to get to everything you have desired, all of the visions, all of the dreams, your career, the heights of your career, you're going to actually get there. So give yourself time to grow, build capacity in the seasons and the moments of your life where it's like, people are not all around you celebrating you and saying, oh wow, you're doing this, you're doing great, and all of that. Build depth in those seasons. Right? So that's one of the things that I just wanted to add. Right. So with that, we've come to the end of this episode of Get Inspired with Chris's CICF Foundation, and we hope that you were able to learn something today and actually get inspired to live your own life and not allow digital peer pressure get a hold of you. Once again, my name is Ojo Oluwaseun, and this is
Miss Chimaka Ojid.
All right, I will see you next time. Bye.